Welcome back to the channel. Andrew May here, investment advisor and certified financial planner professional, bringing you yet another video designed to assist you in navigating your personal financial life. Today's video is going to cover a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, as I'm sure it is to yours, and if it's not, it probably will be after this video, or at least should be, and that's the topic of compound interest. So, what exactly is compound interest? Well, according to Investopedia's website, compound interest, or compounding interest, is interest calculated on the initial principal, which also includes all of the accumulated interest of previous periods of a deposit or loan. Thought to have originated in 17th century Italy, compound interest can be thought of as interest on interest, and will make a sum grow at a faster rate than simple interest, which is calculated only on the principal amount. To demonstrate the concept of compound interest, I've taken us to a website hosted by MoneyChimp.com and their compound interest calculator. I'm going to leave a link in the description section below that you can click on, and it's going to take you to this web page with this compound interest calculator so that you can experience it after this video. But again, to demonstrate the concept of compound interest, why don't we take a scenario where the current principal that we have invested is $1,000. We're not going to make any annual additions. We're going to give it 1 year to grow, and we'll say it grows at a rate of 10%. When we calculate the future value, we show that it has grown to $1,100. So we've earned $100 on our initial principal amount of $1,000. So we're going to allow that to compound for another year, so it's going to compound at 2 years. And since we're earning interest on interest, then the future value is not merely $1,200, but now it's $1,210. So we've made an extra $10 because we earned interest on interest that was reinvested back into our current principal. And if we do this for a period of 3 years at 10%, now we have $1,331. So if this were just simple interest, we would have earned $100 each year for 3 years, and that would have totaled $300. But since we're reinvesting our interest and we're earning interest on interest, hence compound interest, we now have an additional $31. So now that we have a good understanding of what compound interest is and how it differs from simple interest, let's take this concept and apply it to the real world. And this is where I believe it gets really exciting. So let's say that you are a participant in a 401k plan. You have a zero balance, but you decide to contribute $19,000 to the plan for this tax year. And that we're going to allow that to compound for 20 years. Now, what I will mention about 401k plans is that the amount that a person is eligible to contribute typically goes up most every year. The contribution limits are tied to inflation, but for demonstration purposes, we're just going to say you fell asleep like Rumpelstiltskin. You didn't make any changes to your plan, and you just contributed $19,000 a year for 20 years. You had the money invested maybe in a target date retirement fund, and you earned 8% on an annualized basis over that 20-year period. The future value would have grown to close to $940,000. And in 1 more year's time, you would have become a millionaire. So congratulations. So what I'm showing you here in this demonstration is that it's my belief that the average person, if they save diligently, if they invest in a globally diversified portfolio, and I'll be talking more about investing in future videos, but they do this and they leverage the concept of compound interest, and they are patient and disciplined over time, you can accumulate a significant amount of wealth. Now, I have a call to action for you. I would like you to go to the description section below, click on the link that will take you to the compound interest calculator, consider one of your financial goals, and then complete the fields on the calculator to see how long it's going to take you to achieve that financial goal. As an example, let's say you have a goal to accumulate $100,000 for a certain specific purpose. The current principal amount that you have invested is zero. You can afford to contribute $5,000 a year. We're going to assume, let's just start off with 10 years and see how much that will compound to in 10 years at a rate of 8%. We'll assume that the money is invested in some sort of globally diversified portfolio that contains stocks and bonds. And then we click calculate. We see at the end of 10 years, you have accumulated a little more than $78,000. At the end of 11 years, in this example, you've accumulated a little more than $89,000. Then at the end of 12 years, under the same set of assumptions, you've achieved your goal. You've accumulated $102,476 and some change. So if you consider one of your financial goals, if you go into the compound interest calculator, you can play around with the amount of money that you can contribute towards that goal, the rate of return, the number of years, and you can get a pretty good idea of how long it's going to take you to achieve that goal under a reasonable set of assumptions. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you appreciate the fact that you do not have to go to graduate business school to learn these concepts. You merely need to subscribe to my channel. And if you found this video helpful today, I ask you to do me a favor. Pay the tuition to the channel by hitting the like button. Also, if you'd like to go into the comments section and tell me about something that you've learned or about one of your financial goals that you're going to be saving for, I would love to hear what you have to say. So feel free to go to the comments section, share your thoughts with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, I am Andrew May, investment advisor, certified financial planner, professional. I'm required to say that by the CFP board, professional or practitioner. Don't want to get in trouble with the CFP board. And I believe that you can do this.